Okay, I am here with Cindy Montanez. I think I'm saying that right.
Cindy Montanez.
Montanez.
Or Montanez.
Let's keep it real. I've taken 3 years of Spanish myself, so I definitely speak Spanish, and I like to say things correctly.
Montanez.
So, you're running for city councilwoman of certain areas around here, Lake Balboa. Which areas are you covering?
So I'm running for city council, and there's 7 communities that are part of it. You get Lake Balboa, Van Nuys, Panorama, Arleta, Sun Valley, and then parts of North Hollywood and North Hills. So there's 7 communities. It's kind of like the mid San Fernando Valley to like a little bit of the East Valley and the West Valley of Lake Balboa.
Well, I personally, I don't know, I live in Lake Balboa. I lived in Van Nuys. In Van Nuys, when Lake Balboa used to be Van Nuys, I lived in North Hollywood as well too. And Silmar, which I don't think is your district, so I lived all around. But when my friend Maria called me and said, hey, my friend, you know, vote for her. And I'm like, well, let me see who this lady is. So literally, I just came down here, and I'm not like a big voting person, but what I've heard from so far, like this is me getting to know her and saying, okay, can I support this lady? And I've heard a couple of key things, because I don't really care about any of the advertising and all what people say about her. It's like, I want to know who this person is, like, who I get to look into in the eyes and like see their soul, basically. That's really all I'm really interested in. So let me ask you a couple of questions. This is probably gonna be in and out, but why are you running for city council? What led you to even like being a political person to begin with?
Look,
you know what I mean?
Look, the city council, most people always wonder, well, why vote for the city council? In my opinion, there is probably no more important position than who your city council member is. Because a lot of people turn out to vote for the president, the governor, but the city council person is a person that's dealing with all the issues that are impacting your neighborhood. So it could be issues of like, what does my neighborhood look like? Is it safe? Is it clean? Is there activities for like, where I could go as a person who lives here in Lake Balboa, coffee shops, creative spaces at Van Nuys? Is there places that I could go where there's nice restaurants or parks? I mean, that's what the council member does. The council member works with everything that has to do with our daily quality of life. Okay. So for me, I grew up in the valley. I've lived in the valley my whole life. I work in Lake Balboa. I live in Van Nuys. I grew up like in the parks in Arleta and Sun Valley. So the way that I see it is, I know this district well. I want people to know me personally. The way you and I are getting to know each other.
We just met. Like she just walked in, like literally not even 10 minutes ago. And so we're doing this, which is really cool. It shows me a lot about the person who I'm dealing with. And look, you know me. Look, I'm an actor. I'm a father, a husband. I like part of my job is to read people, because my job is to react off of what's really there. And if someone's genuine or not. That's why I don't really give a shit about like if you show me advertisements, if you show me this against this opponent or that opponent, or you show me a commercial. Like, I don't care about that stuff. I create that stuff. I know that it can all be BS. Show me the real person. Look into this person's eyes right here and see who this person really, really is. So,
and that's what I say too, is that I want people to know me personally, and I want to know you personally, because then there's a relationship that's developed. The council person is the representative, the voice of the community. So for me, it's like I give out whenever you get the flyers, like I give out my cell phone, and people, I tell them, call me directly. Call that number, 818-794-9466. Call my number, and I will take your call. If you have an issue going on in your neighborhood, give me a call, because I want to go see what's going on. So that's the way that for me, it's like I'm just down to earth. I'm a community member. I've lived here my whole life. I feel there's a lot more that the government could be doing that they are not doing, that the city isn't doing. So I'm running for city council because I want to do a better job, and I want to represent our community.
The one thing that really got my attention, because I literally I told the guy, one of the guys over there, I was like, okay, and had your the paperwork and all the flyers and stuff, and he said, read. I'm like, well, I literally don't care about this stuff, because anybody can create this and they can say whatever they want, and I can't really tell what the truth is. But I think we all have it, but I'm really good in touch with my truth sounding board, like right here with someone's energy. So that's why I'm so glad you took the time to actually come with me on this walk. So because I'm not real big on political, but like this, it interests me at a different level, because for me at least, political, like government and stuff, or president, that's kind of out of touch for me and out of reality for me. But this is literally close to home. So I'm like, you know what? I do have a vested interest in this, and I have been actually wanting to get more integrated and more involved. And the one thing that I did like about you and your campaign that really swayed me was the fact that you guys are not funded by anybody. that you guys are funded by like your own, like raising your own money. So
That's
tell me about that, and then tell me about also what vision you have for the
Oh
community.
yeah, see what we're fighting right now, there's literally been $500,000, $500,000 that have been spent for my opponent against me in this race. Tobacco gave, developers that are trying to overdevelop the neighborhood, all these outside special interests that are not about us. My money comes from retirees, from community people, from friends. That's where my money comes from. It's coming from the community. So there's a lot of power. There's a lot that goes with the community being behind us. So for me, it's just like tomorrow's election. Tomorrow at 8:00 p.m. The people in the San Fernando Valley are going to determine who's their next council member. I want to be their next council member. I want to work with you. I want people to get to know me. I want people to reach out.
I dig her. I dig her. She's got good vibes. This is somebody that I would want to act with. She's got good vibes. We would do a great scene together.
Yeah,
if she was an actress. I'd be like, come on, give me what you got. She's like, all right, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, all right, I'm ready. This is someone that I would want to actually mix my energy up with. So, and then
I appreciate you coming out. I mean, this is what I love about the community here. There's so many creative people. There's so many smart people. There's people that really care about their community. So I'm excited about being the council person and connecting with people like you and figuring out
what is excited, man.
Yeah, figuring out what is it that we can do, to really promote the people that are living here in Lake Balboa, Van Nuys, Panorama, Arleta, Sun Valley, North Hills, North Hollywood. I mean, it's just like there's musicians, there's like film, there's actors like you, there's attorneys, there's teachers, you name it. There's a whole range of people that live in our community. So if we're able to bring people together, we can make some amazing things happen here in the West, Mid, and the East Valley.
What he told me is that you have like a different vision for each city.
Yeah, every area is different. So Lake Balboa's needs are going to be different than Van Nuys, and Van Nuys is going to be different than Sun Valley. I was mayor of San Fernando way back when I was younger, and what we did is we started doing things to bring out the historic part of the city of San Fernando, which is the oldest city in the valley. We have that ability here in Van Nuys. Van Nuys is one of the oldest communities in the valley. So why not try to do some historic preservation with some of these buildings and bring in some coffee shops, some restaurants, like cool creative spaces, and and then Lake Balboa, this little bit of basin, which is like right up the street, is incredible, where we have the ability to have beautiful single-family residential neighborhoods and really bring that out, the beautiful parks, and again, have the spaces, maybe some high tech, something around the airport where we're promoting like good middle-class jobs. And in areas like Sun Valley, I mean, there's a lot of landfills and there's trash companies. Those neighborhoods are facing a whole different reality. A lot of very poor communities that need to be lifted out of poverty, that need to have jobs that come into the area, that need streets to be fixed, trees to be planted, parks to be cleaned. I mean, I'm just excited about all the possibilities, but I can't do any of this unless I'm really connected with the community. So I need everybody. I need you.
Look, she's the real deal. From my soul truth sounding board and what I've heard so far and how I'm feeling this lady's vibes, she's the real deal. Do your research, you know what I'm saying? Don't just take my word for it. Do a little bit of research on your own and then come back, take the truth of what you feel. Like, trust your gut. See this woman.
That's right.
Look in her face and just, what's good and what's not. If there's one thing that you want to say to the viewers that you want to lead them with of the community, what do you want to tell them?
We have an opportunity tomorrow by 8 p.m. Polls open at 7 a.m. and they close at 8 p.m. If you care about your community, which I know you do, give me a shot to be your council member. I want to be your council member. Come out and vote. It'll take you a few minutes to go and cast your vote. Call me, reach out to me, because I want to be able to connect with our community, make a difference, and create a community, a vision and a plan for each one of our neighborhoods that we can all be proud of. Because I want people to want to stay here, invest here, and just connect so that we're making a difference. So I just hope that I can count on your vote tomorrow, Tuesday, March 3rd. It's Cindy Montanez. It's the first name on the ballot. You'll see Cindy, and it's number 81. So punch number 81.
Yeah, tell them. All right, y'all, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, this is my first political thing. Yeah, we did all right.
It was awesome. I think you did a great job. What do you guys think?
All good. I love you guys. I'll see you in a bit. Live fully powered, live fully you. All right, peace and blessings.